Can you hear me well? Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to SKKGSB Business Analytics MBA Information Sessions. So thanks for your entrance to the information session tonight. My name is Sarang Ju, who's been working as a manager of PR and admission at SKKGSB. As you may know, the demand for data analysts is growing quickly, and companies in many industries, including finance, marketing, management, and more, are now focusing on data-driven roles. So this trend underscore how critical AI and business analytics skills have had to become in today's world. So I trust many of you already realize the importance of AI and business analytics skills, and you are here today to identify whether this program will be a solution for your business. And I hope this session will benefit you and allow you to figure out whether this program is the right fit for you. Okay, I'd like to share the slides. Okay, so here is the agenda for today. I just want to make sure of this point. So we have Q&A sessions at the end of the sessions. So, but if you have questions while you are listening to the sessions, there's a Q&A button on your bottom of the screen, and you can ask any questions at any time. So we will cover it privately or publicly at the end of the sessions. Okay, now I will invite the Vice Dean, MBA Faculty Chair, Professor Rana Pungalia now.
Karan, can I share the screen?
Yes.
Just a second. Okay. So good evening, everybody. Thank you for making the time to come to this information session about our Business Analytics MBA program. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about what brought us here in terms of the school in starting this program and what you will learn in this program, and also answer any questions that you may have related to SKKGSB, related to the curriculum for this program, and what you can expect during and after doing this degree. So let's begin. So what we are seeing is that AI has become a huge trend in not just Korea, but worldwide. But specifically in Korea, what we're seeing is that the investment levels related to AI have been increasing very rapidly. Um, Globally, we have the US and China trying to vie for number one or number two spot in AI. But the race for the number three spot globally is really wide open. There's been many countries who have been trying to do this. Korea is one of them, along with the UK, France, some countries in the Middle East. But Korea has been a very, very strong contender, just given the very strong hardware prowess here, but also the technical skill set amongst the people and the foresight of companies here and the country. So you'll see that there's policy moves that have happened from the government side. There's investments that have happened from the corporate side, and all the big players are investing hundreds of billions of dollars into this area. Sovereign AI is a really big thing as well as a national priority. And so the theme that we are seeing here, both on the corporate side and on the national side, is really one of an AI-led future. At the same time, you may have heard the buzz that data science, the traditional data science, is no longer helpful. This headline kind of pops up once every few years, but around this time it feels different. There's this idea that, in old data science, there would be Python experts or programming experts who would run scripts or deal with data in a silo. That idea is indeed dying. But what's emerging now is far more exciting and far more valuable. There are three forces that are, in my mind, reshaping the industry. The first is that AI automation is transforming corporate workflows. Companies are restructuring after big layoffs, but job titles are evolving. we're seeing a lot more demand for AI strategists, analytics product managers, decision scientists. You'll see, the top job titles for data-related postings all reference AI. In the past, the data-related postings were only just about data analysis, statistics people, or programming people. But today, you can't really do without AI. All the roles that are data-related or data science-related also include some measure of AI in them, and it's just a necessary part of doing business today. So what we're seeing that's exciting at the same time is that the winners of this move are not just the technical coders anymore. The big winners are professionals who can bridge the AI tools with business strategy, who can understand both machine learning and market dynamics, who can translate data insights into actual organizational impact and change. So what our program, the BA MBA, is designed to do is to prepare just this sort of leader. We're trying to prepare professionals who can think strategically, who can communicate effectively, who can leverage AI to drive real business outcomes. AI has already disrupted analytics, and our curriculum that you'll see and we'll present to you in a bit has changed significantly to take advantage of this shift. So it's up to us now to really be on the front line of this change. Just yesterday, we had a panel discussion at the university. I moderated one where we had the head of international focus on Korea and business outcomes at OpenAI here, along with the director at LGAI Research. And we were talking about, what's the future for people, for business people, like where should we pay attention in terms of our careers? And both of them mentioned the same thing. The future is really bright for people at this intersection of technology and strategy. And it's really just underscored the direction that we have been on for the last 5-6 years in terms of pitching the business school, in terms of creating programs that is exactly in this domain, as this intersection of technology and strategy. Let me show you, if you see these graphs, you'll see that the demand for junior talent is going down. This is a US data, but what's actually happening is much more interesting here, where the demand actually for people with AI skill is rising. So if you look at it more carefully on the right side, you'll see this curve for job posting data. And it's not just about engineering, the generative AI engineers, that job profile is growing rapidly, but just having the skill set of you being able to use AI in an effective way, in a way that actually increases organizational efficiency and effectiveness, that's just gone very, very high. It's exponentially grown. You can see from January 2022 to today that this red line has grown up in a very significant fashion. So what we are seeing is this big AI and analytics revolution. A few years ago, when I would present this info session, we would talk mostly about analytics and less about AI. But today, you really cannot differentiate the two. The intersection of AI and analytics has become so significant, so significantly intertwined that you really need to study both. And what we'll teach you in this program is how to unlock the power of data, how to drive business transformation using data. And you can really take advantage of this after you learn it, because there's such a rising demand for AI and analytics talent. People who know both analytics and AI are very few, and people who know analytics and AI along with the business domain and understand business problems are even fewer. So what this will allow you to do is really fast track your career. There's a huge opportunity in Korea and also globally for those who can drive this enterprise-wide AI adoption. We're seeing a lot of our students get promoted even while they are in the program. Many of them get great jobs after they finish their MBA degree, or even many of them have moved overseas, or move to different teams that deal with AI and analytics. We'll talk a lot more about career opportunities in the Q&A session. So let me circle back and talk a little bit about SKK Graduate School of Business. We are an independent graduate school of business at SKKU. We are different from the business school at SKKU, and we are a global institution. What sets us apart is that we have very strong, innovative academic programs. A lot of our curriculum is really updated to fit the world-class standards. We have outstanding faculty from all over the world. I'll talk a bit about that as well. And we benchmark the global top business schools. So the curriculum that you'll see, what we teach you, and our partner schools are all at the top tier worldwide. Our faculty is outstanding. 60% of our faculty are international, but they're not international just for the sake of it. What GSB does is tries to bring in the best international faculty to Korea to give students here a different perspective, a global perspective, and one that can carry them not just for jobs here, but for jobs anywhere in the world. We have Dean Andrew Yee, who's PhD in finance from Columbia University, who is leading the charge in trying to push GSB further and further into this AI and business innovation landscape. I'm here talking to you as well. We've been on this AI direction and analytics direction for the past 6-7 years, more so than any business school in Korea. And we have Professor Yambo Wang as well, who is the faculty co-chair of the Business Analytics MBA program. Here are some of the excellent faculty that you will see in the courses here. Professor Taeyoung Kim is a strategy expert. He's a PhD in management from Stanford University. He teaches courses on competitive strategy, digital transformation, is taught by Professor Alexios Kotsopoulos. He's a PhD in management from University of Chicago. Both of them are really the top-notch experts on management strategy in Korea. We have Professor Eric Shi. He's the Dean Emeritus of SKK GSB. He's PhD in marketing, and he's the top consultant for marketing and marketing strategy at Samsung Electronics. If you're a director at Samsung globally, you've probably gone through Professor Eric Shi's internal training programs. We have Professor Xing Zhang, who teaches marketing analytics, and he's really an expert in taking customer data and driving value out of it. We have Professor Na Lee, who teaches pricing as well as web and social media analytics. We have Professor Serim Wang, who's from Carnegie Mellon. She teaches the deep learning class and customer experience management courses. We have many other really great professors from all over the world. Professor Cheng Wei teaches managerial economics. Professor Suil Pei, he's the expert in accounting and cost accounting. He's the top-notch accounting expert in Korea. Professor Nielsen teaches AI and machine learning modeling. Her dissertation on AI is probably, she worked on this maybe 20, 25 years ago, really far in advance of most people when we talk about AI. We have Professor Travers Child, who is an expert in AI in business. Professor Anthony Kim, who joined us from Stanford, who teaches statistics and how to make decisions using data. We have Professor Frank Huttner from Germany. He teaches the management science and decision analytics class. You can see we have a wide portfolio of really excellent faculty. We are very proud of them. All of them are really passionate about this program. All of them are really passionate in the classroom. And they really bring in very different and diverse perspectives from their experience and their expertise. So let me talk a little bit about the program next. The BA MBA program is an MBA program. The final degree that students will get is an MBA degree. It's a 45 credit program. 1.5 credit is typically one course. So you will be taking about 30 courses while you are here in the program. The course language is 100% in English. All courses will be taught in English, and the period of education is 2 years. Now, if you apply today, you'll start in August next year, and the curriculum will go in for 2 years. The classes are designed for working professionals, so the coursework is conducted on Saturdays. So you can work Monday through Friday, come to school here on campus in Hewadong on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 5:15 p.m. There might be some additional weeknight classes during the boot camp, the Monday, Wednesday, Friday evenings from 7 to 10:20 p.m. There might be some summer pre-courses for people if they're interested. But the majority of the core curriculum will be on Saturdays. We also have some dual degree and study abroad opportunities in the US that we'll speak about in a bit. So the BA MBA program is very different from a traditional MBA degree. If you think of what's going on in the BA MBA program, you have two courses that you take every Saturday generally. One course will be related to business, the other course will be related to AI or analytics. And you have this thing going throughout the 2 years where you're building on your AI foundations right from the boot camp to taking core courses in AI analytics, taking advanced courses in AI analytics. At the same time, you're taking courses in business, taking a very specialized set of business courses that are relevant for analytics and AI professionals, and then taking advanced courses on how to implement this in companies and how to implement AI and data or digital transformation strategies in the enterprise. Everything ends in a big project course called the Capstone Project. The Capstone Project is a project where you can apply concepts and tools learned in the classroom to develop solutions for real-world problems. It's designed to be in a team-based consulting environment. So you will form teams and work on problems either related to marketing, management, finance, operations, and whatever the team decides. The projects are supported by faculty. For instance, this year we will be building multi-agent systems across these different domains, and students will learn how to build multi-agent systems where they can collect data automatically, analyze data, and take actions, and build agents that talk to each other and create more efficient and effective business outcomes. The curriculum starts with a boot camp. A boot camp is an online course before the official start of the program in August. So this will be 2 weeks for each course. There'll be a programming course and an MBA boot camp course focused on finance and accounting, basically to help you read financial statements and understand the language of business. And then you will see on the left side, the class 1, and on the right side, class 2, where you see parallel courses going through. The left side courses, generally the class 1 will be related to analytics and AI. So you start with statistics in the first module, then you go into business forecasting, then you go into generative AI, AI and machine learning models, management science, and decision analytics, which is about optimization, and database management. On the right side, you have the business sequence where you start with how to read financial statements and make sense of money in the MBA bootcamp. They talk about managerial economics, financial management, how to manage organizations and people, strategic management, competitive strategy in the age of AI, marketing management, marketing analytics, web and social media analytics, and then AI ethics and privacy law. This is the first year curriculum sequence tentatively. The next year you go and study deeper. So on the class 1 side, where you have the analytics and AI courses, you will see deep learning in business intelligence and data visualization, where you learn how to build dashboards using data, pricing analytics. There's a workshop focused on AI and business analytics where the topics change based on whatever is current and most important at that time. There's a course on current topics in AI in business where we bring in industry professionals and leaders to talk about how they're implementing AI and analytics tools in different domains. We also have new courses that we have designed to lead this shift for analytics, this intermixing of analytics and AI. In the first year, you will see new courses on competitive strategy in the age of AI. In the second year, we have, and the AI ethics and privacy law. The second year, you have leading and managing analytical teams. So if you are a product manager, if you are a leader, if you're a business professional trying to lead teams with, no analytics project is done by a single person. So you'll have somebody from IT, you'll have somebody from statistics and modeling, you'll have somebody from the business side. And if you're leading that team, how do you manage and lead that team? That's a new course. There's a course on AI strategy. There's a course on AI agents in business. And then a final analytics capstone project that's focused on actually driving decisions using AI tools and techniques along with whatever you have learned in the 2 years. So the project will last for about 8 weeks in summer 3 and summer 4, and used to be done sometime in the middle of July. So what you'll see is the curriculum in BA, MBA is really curated. It's a lockstep curriculum that builds on one on top of the other. It has a lot of thought put into it in what's really effective and required for professionals today in the marketplace, what businesses need, and it's focused on analytics, it's focused on AI, and it's focused on implementing solutions in the enterprise. It's a skill-based curriculum where at the end of 2 years, you actually know how to build these things. You can effectively lead teams, you can effectively manage these projects, you can understand what goes into running an AI-related project in a company, running a data-related project in a company. And the opportunities in terms of careers are vast. You could work in the strategy team in your company. You could work in the analytics or AI team in your company. You could work in consulting as well. We have many students who go into that. So there is a really a vast scope. A lot of people also learn this to effectively complement their domain expertise. So many times people say, oh, I really am a marketing expert. But after this, I can do my job really well because now I know how to analyze customer data really well. I know how to deal with web scraping and social media analytics. I know how to implement effective marketing campaigns and make them better and analyze data to make my organizational outcomes more effective. So what happens in this program is it can supplement those who have very strong domain knowledge or those who really want to see a career in AI and analytics in their future. We have 2 different MBA programs targeted towards working professionals at SKKGSB. One is the professional MBA program that is on Tuesday and Thursday evenings, and that's from 7 p.m. to 10:20 p.m. And this one is the BA MBA program that's on Saturdays from 9 to 5 p.m. Both programs are in English. Both have about people with an average work experience of about 8 years. The work experience can vary between 3 years and 15 to 20 years. 8 years is just the average. The minimum work experience required is 2 years. Both of them have dual degree opportunities with Kelley School. The BA MBA, in addition, has a SAP opportunity at UC Irvine where you can go there in person for 3 to 4 months. The tuition for both programs is about the same. This might be adjusted slightly, in January. And the PMBA begins in January and August. It has 2 intakes. The BA MBA has just 1 intake once a year in August. But they're designed for different types of people. The professional MBA is designed for those who want to deepen their understanding of management, marketing, or finance. So let's say you really want to take more finance courses to be becoming a finance expert working in asset management, for example. You want to study brand management, brand marketing, or social media analytics. Or you want to, study deeper in terms of management, then the PMBA program is right for you. If you want to study AI, if you want to study data science, if you want to study how effectively to use tools and techniques in a practical way and in a business setting, then the BA MBA program is the one for you. The BA MBA program is not just a program where you think about or discuss certain things. It's really a very practical program where you learn skills. So the requirement in terms of time commitment, I would say, is a bit greater in the BA MBA program. It's a more selective program than the PMBA program. We take only 30 students a year in the BA MBA. The professional MBA takes about 40 to 50 students every intake. The BA MBA program also is, the same number of credits as the PMBA program, but the focus is different. The PMBA program will have a whole bunch of electives after a core 1-year period. The BA MBA program is very focused and designed to be related to AI, data science, and analytics, really designed to build those skills and drive career growth along this dimension. BA students are allowed to take a couple courses in the PMBA program in the summer. So if you are doing the BA degree and you want to take a couple electives related to marketing, finance, or management in the summer, you are allowed to do that. PMBA students are not allowed to take BA courses at the moment because BA courses have prerequisites in terms of knowing programming, and each course sort of builds on each other, and they're more technical than the professional MBA courses that we have. The BA program also requires programming. The PMBA program does not. So you can see both of them are indeed MBA programs. They're both excellent. We really like both of them, and we're happy to talk to you to direct you to the right program for you. School at GSB is not just about studying. We have a lot of networking. We have a lot of fun. We have a lot of parties and things that we do. We had just a couple months ago a big networking party at the Four Seasons where we had all the BMBA cohorts, the first, second, third year cohorts together. We have BMBA and PMBA networking events. We have alumni insights. We have global leader speaker series. We have a lot of sports events, like we have a running crew that's going to happen in Olympic Park this Sunday. We have overnight orientation when the program starts. So there's a lot of opportunity for networking and community building as well. I'm going to pass on the slides to Sarang now to talk about SAP and DDP options at GSB.
Great. Thank you, professors. So let me share the slides again. Okay, I'm back. So now I would like to talk about study abroad program. So we also offer a study abroad program, so which is an exchange student program. So if you participate in this program, so you will study at SKKJSB for 1.5 years, and then in your final semester, you will earn 12 credits at UC Irvine. So this program is not mandatory, but is an optional opportunity. So if you have the chance to take a 4 to 5 months leave from work, so this program would be a great opportunity. So it's an excellent chance to dive deep into international business practice, immerse yourself in a new academic environment, and build a global professional network. Lastly, for those of you who want to take your expertise even further, we have a dual degree program in collaborations with Indiana University Kelley Business School. So this is an online program. So after completing your MBA at SKKGSB, you can pursue a master's degree in MS in finance, business analytics, IT management, and healthcare management. So this program adds an additional 15 to 21 credits to your studies. But the great news is that 9 to 12 credits can be transferred from our MBA program. So the tuition for this program is around $750 per credit. So it's a cost-effective way to earn another degree in USA and advance your career. Hey, let's move on to the admission guide and financial aspect. First, let's take a look at the kinds of the students who joined the Business Analytics MBA program. So the gender ratio in our BA MBA program has been quite balanced in the recent 3 years, with the 48% male and 52% female. In the past, there were more male students, but recently the proportions of female students has been steadily increasing. On average, our students have about 8.8 years of work experiences. However, since applicants with at least 2 years of experiences are eligible to apply, so even those with 2 to 3 years of experiences can consider applying. So as you can see on these slides, our BA students come from a wide range of industries and job functions working at both Korean companies and multinational corporations. So you can see AI and data science field are increasingly in demand across diverse industries and organizations. Okay, this is the admission procedure, as you can see in this slide. So this program has been designed for a working professional who is currently at work and had experiences over 2 years as the minimum requirement to apply for this program with an undergraduate degree. So as the size of the 25 students per year, so if you think this program is right fit for you and this program is something that could be helpful for your business, so please apply in advance and not wait for the last minute. As you can see in step 1, so we have established online applications and you can apply via online. And once you applied via online, we are going to sort the list of the applicants who could be invited for an interview. And obviously, this course will be running 100% in English. So there will be individual English interview around for 20 to 30 minutes in person. So once you get admitted, you will see whether you are eligible for any scholarships. So, and after that, you can register and pay for the deposit. And I want to show you what admission documents are required to apply this program. So as I said, this online application form is needed, but we don't ask for any essay or any statements to attach along with the online applications. So you will need copy of the certificate graduation of your undergraduate degree. If you have completed your undergraduate degree in Korea, please submit it in Korean versions. But for the academic transcript, we recommend you to upload it in English. So because many of us, as you already found out that our faculty members are like many of them are international background. So if you submitted the English versions, they could use it as a reference before your interview. And also, we need the certificate of the employment. So if you have multiple working experiences in multiple places, so I recommend you to attach the other letter employment certificates on the application sections. But if you couldn't get the previous letter for employment certificates, please contact me. I will find out ways to submit it as an alternative document. The resume should be attached as an attachment. So if you don't have any English resume prepared, we do have a format ready online, and you can download it and add it according to your educational and work experiences. For optional items, I just want to tell you that we are taking English task, but it's optional. So if you have already had a copy of the TOEIC, TOEFL, IELTS, GMAT or GRE score already, you can submit them online. But if you don't have any, just apply without it, and you can be prepared more, and you can talk about like your experiences more in English when you attend the interview. Again, the interview will be conducted on campus for around 30 minutes. We operate on a rolling admission basis, and for the 2026 intake, so we have 2 or 3 rounds. The first round opened on October 1st and will close on November 6th. So rolling admission means that if more and better qualified students apply in the current round, the number of seats available for the next round may be limited, as we have a quota of around only 25 students. So since this is the first round, so I strongly encourage you to apply in this round if you are interested in studying with us and want to maximize your chances of admission and scholarships. So this is the tuition fee for this program. So okay. It doesn't include the DDP or SAP program fee, and you can have a look at schedule your tuition fee. But this tuition fee is subject to change it every year. So next year, it's gonna be little increasing. Okay, so it's time to learn more about the scholarships. So there are 3 types of admission scholarships at SKKGSB. So one is Future Leader Scholarships. So SKKGSB scholarships, Dean's scholarships. For SKKGSB and Dean's scholarship are not required to apply by submitting another document because we are screening all the admitted students and based on the admission score, not your undergraduate degrees GPA. So we are collecting the admission score, and we are going to give scholarships based on the ranking of the admission score. But for the future leader scholarships, which grant to you the highest amount of the scholarships, you need to apply by attaching the scholarship applications, so which is listed on the website and the recommendation letter from team leader, HR director, or managing director of your company. The form is ready on the website. Also, please attach the business card of the recommender. So if you have missed the chance to grant one of the admission scholarships, we do have academic excellence scholarships for the top 3 students each semester. So we will grant to you for the upcoming semester. And there's a student loan available for Korean students from 한국장학재단. Lastly, we are also excited to announce that the BA MBA program now offer the KCMC scholarships. So if you are currently employed by a multinational corporate, please check if your company is partnered with KCMC. So if it is, you can request the necessary documents from KCMC office and submit them to be considered for the scholarships. All right. Now